We've all seen a kid throw his helmet on the ground because he just struck out. So how do we get kids to stop this? How do we teach kids to be less frustrated when they lose? Well, if I'm being honest, I don't think this is the question we should be asking. Because what we should be asking is, how do we not have kids have their identity wrapped up in their performance on the field? Being upset when you lose is normal and maybe sometimes even healthy. But the real problem is much deeper. You see, when kids find their self-worth in their success on the field, that can lead to problems later on in life. I've seen it time and time again where kids are praised for succeeding in youth baseball and then punished for failing. And whether you like it or not, this inevitably communicates that a kid's value comes from how well they've been performing on the field. And that makes sense why kids lash out and point fingers when they lose, because they can't handle it. It's an attack on their identity. The truth is, a kid's value does not come from how well they can pitch or how well they can hit. Instead, their value is given to them by their creator because they are made in the image of God. But listen very carefully to me, parents and coaches. Things that you celebrate and the things that you punish are molding the self-esteem of the very kids you are working with. And youth sports can either teach kids how to respond when they fail, teach them how to work on a team and serve their teammates, or it could be a source of childhood trauma that makes them feel inadequate. And that ends up being a cycle that's pretty dang hard to break. So if you have that kid who is a superstar, don't just praise them for how good they play ball. See their value outside of their performance. And if you've got that weird kid who's maybe a little bit different, who maybe doesn't play the best ball, treat them like the image bearer of God that they are. Listen to them intentionally, because you all have no idea the impact you're making on the next generation, for better or for worse. As always, I'm Coach Rack. Let's grow.